Ah, well, hello. Yippers! I always got fans and stuff going on in the background, but luckily right now I don't have a lot of purple lighting going on. This is like an unboxing actually. It's the elephant bush. This one's the pink. I like it. First of all, I wanted to show you this. Can you see that? I like the different colors on the leaves like that. See, I'm going to make a bonsai out of this because they have really interesting trunks. I'll show you here in a little bit. But it's called the elephant bush, and they say you can eat it. This is what the elephants eat. They love to eat this stuff. It's from South Africa, I believe they said it's from. But anyway, when I make it into a little bonsai, all of the white there is going to kind of look like it's got, a little bit of snow covering it or something. But I wanted to tell you too that this is the one time I don't believe in paying shipping. I just refuse to. I always do. I'll always haggle that, but not on plants. Because you should see how much care they went through. I don't have the original box because this was given to me as a gift. But I did see, yep, it cost $10.99 to ship it. But believe me, they packed it up very well. It got in here in great shape. I think so. And I'm just going to show you because I've been letting it sit for a little bit. And I've had my little peroxide water here waiting, but it's still pretty moist inside. It's really moist inside actually. So let's see here. Yippers, I reuse everything. So let's get this cut. Whew. Yeah, see, they really packed that in there good. Now it is really wet, so I'm gonna just leave it alone. I've kept it isolated away from my plants for a while, but I'm just gonna leave it alone, let it dry out. See, it's nice and supple. Can you see that? Shiny and full of water. Well, when they start to look like they're getting depressed, a little saggy, then we'll give them a little bit more water. But these are drought tolerant. They're not, well, where I live, it's south, but not south enough that I don't have to worry about freezes and everything else. They can't live through that. But this one's going to live in my house, and I'm not going to do a whole lot with messing with them or cutting on them right away. That's the love of bonsais, by the way. You're never in a hurry. So see, can you see the trunk? See, I find that to be really interesting. They get really interesting trunks as they get older, but we'll probably end up cutting off a lot of these lower ones here. And we want to get this thick. I've seen some people wait, like a year before they really do anything with them. But this one here, I have found that a lot of my succulents don't do well under the 500 watts of light that I have on for 8 hours a day. So I've had to move a lot of them into my vegetation room, which is about 3,500 watts of light, and it's on for 16 hours a day, and they just flourish. So anyway, yeah, I'll talk more about my lighting when I do my plant review, because I've been noticing, what's happier where. But yep, this was a little gift I was given. I sent my mom a picture of it, and I told her where she could go get it, and she told me, oh, how nice. So we go to Lowe's one day, and I said, I'm going to run in there for a moment, because that's where it was at. It was Lowe's, and all of their plants were gone. And I was so forlorn when I got back in the car. And I almost felt depressed. And my mom said, well, maybe you could buy it in the mail. And I said, well, this is not a good time of year to buy things in the mail. Plus, my mail lady is always trying to stuff things in my mailbox, And if I don't know they're there and they get frozen, it's happened to me. So what do you think happened to my mom? She bought this through the mail, and her mail lady put it in her mailbox too, but she got it out in time. It'll be fine. But sometimes, if you're going to go ahead and try to buy a plant, when it's getting cold out, they can put hot packs and stuff around it for you. I think kind of like those hand warmer things. I don't know what they do, but they keep your plant warm enough to get to you. I just simply, though, would not buy a plant in the freezing cold. I've had my heart broken doing that before. So I am super excited. For the next probably 2 months, I'll be talking to you about products, because I was finally able to get in all of my nutrients. They're all organic, and I can talk to you more about that. Plus, I got a new hydrometer. I've been really missing that. So I'll be doing open boxings on all that and explaining to you why I bought them. It's mostly, though, because I want my things to be organic. I just don't want any poisons in my house. My dog is always coming along trying to eat my plants and stuff, and getting in the soil and trying to eat that stuff too. So I just like to keep all my stuff organic, consumables, all organic. So that's all I really had for you today. We'll see if, oh, we haven't named him yet. Oh, well, maybe I'll think of a name by then. I don't know. I'll think about it. But you guys have yourselves a lovely day, and I will as well. And I'll be talking to you later. Bye.